Good morning, guys. Both fortunately and unfortunately, it is actually morning. Fortunately, because it gives me time to finish the video more, but unfortunately because I only got a few hours of sleep. It looks like a really cold morning out. And that's not white balanced at all. Speaking of white balance, I finished about a quarter of the video. I worked on it for 2 straight hours with no distractions. And I got about a quarter of it done. I can't even form words. But I got about a quarter of it done in 2 straight hours. And now my wrist feels funny. But I'm going to finish it. I am. Because if all goes as planned, I should have this ready to ship by about tomorrow morning, because I'll work on it until I go to work. And if I don't have it done by then, see, the way I'm going to plan to get this done is I'm only doing the first layer of color correction, because I should do color correction and then secondary color correction and then saturation and brightness contrast. Now, in order to get it done on time, I'm only doing the first layer of color correction on a lot of them, and then if I have still time enough to ship it, I will do secondary and brightness contrast and stuff like that after it's all done. But that's my battle plan, so hopefully we get this done, because it's a really cool idea and I really like doing it. I just wish I had more time, kind of thing. But let's start by brewing coffee. So I guess not just that, but when I went to make the coffee, right, I put I rinsed out the coffee pot and I put the grinds in, and then I almost pressed on without there actually being any water in it. And then on top of that, this morning, since my eyes were sore because I didn't really get much sleep, I went to go put eye drops in. And then instead of putting the new eye drops in, I accidentally put the expired eye drops in my eyes, and that really sucked. But then I put the new ones in afterwards. I don't know why I didn't throw the other ones out. I really should do that. It's one of those mornings. Alright, so now that I have kind of success, we can really start working on the video. I color corrected a few frames by frames I mean cuts, while the coffee was brewing. And then now I think I need to switch it up a little bit and start using my tablet I have just sitting there, because my wrist, like all up in that area, it feels really, I don't want to say ow, because it's not really painful, it's just really, really tense. Because pretty much what you're doing is click, hold, slightly move, and click, hold, slightly move. And when you do that for an extended period of time, it's kind of straining on those muscles, especially when you have to go to work and use a computer all day at work, and then like continue the cycle pretty much and not give your wrist a break. So I have a tablet, I have a pen tool, so I'm thinking that might be a bit more natural. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, so that I don't screw up my wrist while I'm trying to finish this on time. Let's try that. So the pen is a lot better, it's working a lot better on my wrist. But I have no idea how this is going to fit on the DVDs, because it's just a giant file. Giant files, plural, I guess, technically. Yeah, we're going to see how much it exports at. But I'm not even near it ready to export. I'm about 37 minutes into an hour's worth of footage. Alright, so this is looking really good, actually. I actually right there, right there, compared to right there. So I actually might get this done, like before I go to work, because it's only 9:30. And I actually might have this exporting before I go to work, which is crazy to think about. Because like 2 days ago, I was like, there's no way this is going to get done in time. And then we can ship it tomorrow and have it in Ontario overnight. we're gonna see. I've got my fingers crossed. So I was done dividing up the files, and it says, sorry, a serious error has occurred that makes Adobe Premiere Pro 6 need to close. We will attempt to save your current project. And that makes me really sad inside. Like, really. But we'll see if it saved it or not. It worked. Oh my god, that was stressful. I was like, fuck. I mean, fudge. But it worked. It's okay. I can finally breathe now. So there's only about 10 minutes worth of quote unquote footage for everyone. And then the rest of it is just kind of like private family footage. So I don't know how we're going to make that into 2 DVDs. So while I wait for his answer, I'm going to lay back down. Oh, expect me sleeping for the next 3 days. Oh, that's a joke. No, I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna just like sleep and that's all I'm gonna do. I gotta go to work. So I can do that also. Just kidding, I'll try and make these not super boring. Although I am quite tired. Hey look, it's a picture. That picture's awesome. My favorite picture I've ever taken. And I've taken a lot of pictures, but I think that one's one of the ones that worked out the best. True story. So that 35-minute track I have loops, not loops well. There's only like a little bit of a cut that I can't get rid of. Other than that, I'm just waiting to see exactly what we should say. It'll be like, Merry Christmas, many memories now preserved from... I was going to say our last name, but then they also share our last name. So I don't exactly know what to put. I'm waiting for some consultation on that. I just did it anyway, so it's rendering. It's gonna take 2 hours and 30 minutes or something like that to render something ridiculous. It was gonna take like 3 hours and 15 minutes, and then it was like 2 hours and 39 minutes. I don't think it knows what it's doing. My processor is gonna hate me by the end of this. It's my cat buddy. I wish I could nap so bad, but I'm terrible napping. Terrible at napping. Being an insomniac kind of helps with that. I almost didn't know where I put you guys. It's almost time to go to work. And the sun is almost going down. Going down. Oh. Wow, that's a really slow fade in. There we go. Man, it gets dark so early. I can't wait for December 21st. Yule! Also, the days start getting longer again. Alright, let's go make some dough. I have no idea how I'm going to survive tonight. It's a long, long night. Alright guys, it's been a long friggin' day. I'm home, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow.